Alright, can you see? Can you see
I
Higurashi?
see it. I can see it.
Alright, and can you go to like the Twitch channel to see if it's actually like broadcasting?
Yeah. All right, hold on. So we're streaming.
You can see things?
Oh, fuck.
What?
I saw things and then an ad started playing. I'm like, you bitch.
God damn it, Twitch. God damn
That's
it.
when we're affiliate now. We get ads.
That's nice. Surely there must be a way that we can just make sure our stream is working.
I mean, if it will be nice, I gotta send the tweet out that we're live.
Wouldn't it be? Oh.
Tweet out that we're live. Oh, hey! I can hear both of us.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
Oh, hey! I can hear both of us. Great. Mute the TV. I have Twitch on. So I have Andrew's PS4 going and the Twitch is on that. So
Echo.
On occasion. I can do quality checks on occasion via the Twitch on TV.
See, that's good.
Hooray!
All right. All right. We should tweet out that we're streaming now, shouldn't we?
I just did.
Oh, good. All right.
I had a tweet ready. I got it.
All right. Do we want to give this 5 minutes, or do we just want to start?
I mean, doesn't matter to me.
All right.
Matter to me. Double the audio. Hey, Krebsen!
Hello.
What's up? We're gonna be doing the spooks today. Heck yeah!
Yay! People are watching now. That's even better.
Admittedly, I have my phone going too. Give us the viewership.
That's for the best.
Also, I have access to my accountants.
Yeah.
Oh, cool! I can hear the game. Awesome.
Excellent. Good.
Good. Yes.
All right. I do wish there was a way for me to look at the. There must be a way for me to look at the chat without just having a window of the stream open. Anyways, the more I learn about streaming, the more I realize, like, oh, this is very poorly designed. Who made this? What is this nonsense held together with chewing gum and sticky tape?
Accurate. That's why having, for me right now, dual monitors is the best.
Oh, definitely.
Because I have it set up so I can do that. I don't want
Whenever I get a new desktop, whenever I do get a new desktop, that might be the final point where I plumb for a second monitor, which I never needed and would really only need for something like this. But you know,
when I went to babysit my sister's cat while she was on vacation for like a fucking week, she had a dual monitor set up because of work. She was working from home, and I'm like, okay, I just have to have this now.
Too handy.
Too fucking handy. What? My phone just fell over.
Oh no.
Hi, we're here to play spooks.
It's gonna be scary and ominous.
Yeah, if y'all know anything about Higurashi,
which
know
in the year of our Lord 2021, is there anyone who doesn't know?
It's possible someone might not know.
I guess would they know what Higurashi is and not know? That's more like outside of like. There's an anime streaming this season called Higurashi. I don't know what it is, because in that case, why would you know? Do the youths know about Higurashi?
Crimson, according to CBR, nobody knows.
That's not useful. That's CBR.
That doesn't help.
That's the
Yay,
problem.
Beth's here now too. Hi, Beth.
Hey, Beth. The problem with CBR is they can be right, and it'll still be by accident, so it's meaningless.
I'm just gonna quickly grab the tweet and throw it on the Discord too, in case other folks wanna
watch us
chill,
stumble our way through this game. Which, after we had that long conversation about who was actually going to play, realized, wait, there's not actually any gameplay in Higurashi, is there? It's not. It's not really that. It's not actually like.
This isn't Telltale.
It
So
is a visual novel in the most literal sense of the word. There is a linear story you follow.
yeah, so it's we're gonna be okay.
Who's gonna press click?
Who's gonna click titles and who's gonna click sentences? That's
Exactly.
it. That's it. That's all we fucking need.
And for I have a fun bonus I set up here, which is that there was a mod made for this version of the game.
Oh no!
Well, no, it's not. It's not a funny mod. It basically allows you.
Usually, when I hear the words "a mod made for this game,"
no. In this case, it adds a bunch of audio and visual stuff that later re-releases had that this one doesn't, because this is more or less like the basic version, and it's had like a Switch release, which has like nicer sprites, which I've not set to because I find the original sprites really charming in just how. You've seen the original sprites for this game, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they're
not pretty.
I enjoy the enthusiasm of like, God damn it, I have a story to tell, and I am not going to let things like my inability to draw stop me. It's very true. Also, someone pointed out in this one, the green hero girl is just open carrying all the time, which I find very funny.
Yes. Also, hello to both Jackson and Maverick.
Hello.
Yes, this is very indie visual novel style, Jackson. But Jackson also says more Thomas the Tank Engine.
I don't know if they've made a mod with Thomas the Tank Engine. You probably could, because clearly they know the mod's smart enough to know how to swap out sprites. You could. Now I'm imagining some horrifying Thomas the Tank Engine person in the Higurashi style.
Oh, here's a fun question. Do either one of you prefer the Dean version or the Passion version of the anime?
I haven't watched the new one, so no answer.
I've only seen the first season of the original. I didn't watch Kaya Ray, but I did also watch the first season of Higurashi Go. I don't know, like story-wise, both of them are pretty good, but the problem with the Passion one is fucking it wasn't made clear if it was gonna be a reboot or a sequel or what the fuck it was. It's a goddamn sequel.
So, and I have not actually seen the new version. I've just seen clips of it, but I have a complaint. It's that it kind of looks nice, and I kind of like that the Dean version's kind of janky.
Yeah, it added some character to it. Yeah, you're right. It does add some character, but I mean, like,
as someone who likes.
That was unsettling, though. Yeah, the new one.
You know, as someone who likes a lot of B horror movies, partially because they're kind of obviously like low budget and only so well made. Right. I kind of like that aspect of Higurashi, and there's sort of a level of like, it's not bad that it looks nice, but it feels like, well, now you've given John Carpenter $1 billion, and he doesn't even know what to do with himself because that's more money than he needs. He's still gonna make a John Carpenter movie. It'll just be an unusually nice-looking John Carpenter movie.
That's funny.
Anyways, do we want to...
So yeah, I'm very curious. I found out the other day that you also have not played the visual novel, so we're both going into this blind.
Yeah. Also, I also haven't played this. I don't know how the mod's gonna play friendly with it because they had a whole page. They had a whole page in the wiki of like, sometimes it doesn't play nice. So.
Oh, wonderful.
We'll find out.
Maverick, I prefer the Dean version because of nostalgia. Have any of you heard the live action version of Higurashi? I did not know one exists actually until you just said that.
I don't think I knew that either.
What is wrong with us? We love Higurashi and we never heard of this blasphemy.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Hold on.
No,
I gotta look into this. Hold on.
I need to check something because a gag that a friend played at an anime club once has percolated in my brain. I'm trying to remember if I got the order correct.
Oh.
Because I once had a friend who did like a short panel on like live action adaptations of anime.
Yeah.
And after playing one, he admitted like, actually no, this was the porn parody, not a real like sanctioned live action version. And I'm trying to remember if Higurashi was the one that was for.
Great. I'm also eating lunch right now, so don't mind me.
No, there's a live action movie. So it was made in 2008.
Because the anime was the original anime that was what 2005, 2006.
Something like... It played at Con.
Okay.
And it was shown under the title "The Shrill Cries of Summer."
Oh, wonderful!
Which I guess that is an accurate adaptation of that title, I guess.
Not counting fan parodies.
Higurashi When They Cry is one of those weird like legacy titles that probably came about from like that's what people bootlegging it in the English language world called it.
Yeah, probably.
And it's kind of a weird title, but I do like how ominous it is. Like, it doesn't tell you a lot about it, and that's kind of what I like about it.
No, yeah, it's very interesting.
It's
a lot of fun.
Anyway,
Alright.
do we want to start?
Yep.
Alright.
I'm gonna dive into this.
Yeah, and you in the audience, let me know if, like, the game's too loud or too quiet or anything. Demoned Away chapter. Welcome to the world of Higurashi When They Cry. Season Red. The Onikakushi arc, which I believe is the questions arc, that's what this whole section's called, will be the opening inviting you into this world. Sit back, relax, and enjoy life in Hinamizawa to the fullest. The difficulty for this chapter is extremely high, but I hope you'll enjoy the reward. Alright then.
Difficulty for this chapter is extremely high. That's comforting.
I mean, if it's like the show, we know how this is probably going to conclude, so you know.
Jackson, already this visual style is a lot.
Yep.
Ah, yes.
Oh, children laughing, wonderful.
Ah, off to a great start. Children, always a good sign.
Please do not deplore yourself. Even if the world does not forgive you, I will forgive you. Please do not deplore yourself. Even if you do not forgive the world, I will forgive you. So please tell me, what will it take for you to forgive me? Federica Bernclast. Is that even... What is that?
I don't even know.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
The story is made up. Please do not sue.
That was fast.
The year is 1983. The Cure is still together.
The Cure is still together. That's comforting.
Alright.
I'll forgive you if you give me a cola.
If it was going to be ripped apart anyway, if I was going to be ripped apart anyways, and my body ripped apart would have been far better. I trusted her. No, I still trust her.
That's unsettling. Since we know the original anime, we already know what this is.
Even in this very moment, I trust her.
Oh man, bro.
But I'm starting to realize I only wanted to trust her because I refused to accept the truth. It was as if I was trying to convince myself in such a silly, sobbing voice. And those tears tears making a mess of my face.
Chat's making me laugh right now. Crimson, they're just smashing watermelons. It's the beach episode.
Oh my god, who invited Gallagher? Jesus Christ. Dave, I can't believe you invited Gallagher. He's an asshole. Everyone knows that.
Whoops, my bad.
That mechanical, repetitious sound finally stilled and everything fell silent. Only the cry of the cicadas remained, annoyingly loud.
When they cry.
Yeah, exactly. And yet, I felt as if I could still hear her voice. But that's not possible.
She a ghost?
She is no longer speaking. The only one crying is me. She never cried. Even when she repeated those words over and over, she never expressed any emotion because there was none to show. If she had no tears to shed for me, then I should need to shed any for her. Then why? This pain, my eyes getting moist, why was this happening? I still wanted to believe I hadn't been split apart. That's enough, right? Inside me, an inner voice whispered gently. My spirit has suffered enough. And countless times I'd wavered over whether I should just throw the battered thing away. Except, I've stubbornly refused to do that, haven't I? This is very chatty. This is a lot chattier than I was expecting this early in the game.
Exposition. No, it's not even exposition.
It's like mood setting.
Yeah.
Hey, you bought this because there was a cute girl on the cover? You dumb bastard.
It's like, you fell for it, bitch.
Fooled you.
Sweet.
I'd feel better if I just threw it away. Even knowing that, I chose to believe, didn't I? Only I can understand that painful struggle and appreciate it. Hey, me?
Yes, me?
Hello, me. How are you?
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
Oh, so many song jokes. I've tried more than enough. I'll acknowledge that much.
Yeah.
So, isn't it alright to just take the easy way out?
I guess.
Besides, I'm not throwing it away. I'm leaving it behind, with her.
You sure about that, bud?
Like flowers by a grave. Now then, calm your nerves. Even though you can't feel your right arm.
Oh, well, that's great.
Just lift it up, and with every swing, forget a little more. That kindness made me happy.
Oh my god.
That adorable smile brought me joy. I liked petting your head. I loved how demure you were.
Jeez! Ketchup!
Because this will be the last time. Because when I swing this down, I'll forget. This is my first and last bouquet for you.
You brought flowers?
Something like that. Perhaps I really did love you.
Aww.
Boy, this really doesn't ease you into it, does it?
No! I mean, at least on the plus side, it tells you exactly what kind of shit this is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hello. Maverick, Amon is the true yandere.
It'll be very unfortunate if we get dinged on Twitch for playing this song.
I hope not. I mean, it's part of the dang game.
You'd think that, but bots are stupid, you know?
Also true. Also very true, but yeah. I'll say, this is not the Higurashi theme I know and love.
No.
Crimson. I have to ask, is it really Higurashi if it isn't the original deformed sprites?
It's still Higurashi, but it's like... It's nice Higurashi. It's like one of those, it's like one of those horror movies that gets a sequel, but the sequel is really just a remake of the first one with more money.
Actually, sounds accurate, God!
It's like, yeah, technically Evil Dead 2 is a sequel to Evil Dead, but it's really just a remake of Evil Dead with more money.
Oh my god. Oh, question. Who is our best girl? Rena is one of my adopted children, unfortunately. So, I know my answer.
I do like Rena because the Higurashi aesthetic is a cute girl with an axe about to murder you, so...
Yeah. I mean, when Rena's not full yandere, she's a sweet, adorable little precious being.
Oh yeah, they're all great.
But when they go full yandere on us, it's like...
And, you know, everyone in this game gets a turn at going full yandere.
Yeah!
Oh dear.
Or they're Keiichi, fucking go nuts.
That's still going full yandere. You murder someone at the end. That's what really counts.
Let's see, other best girls in the chat. We have Arika, which that's fair. Mion. Mion, I can see it. Mion never does anything wrong.
Oh, look, we gained a little Steam badge for playing part of the game.
Nice.
Woo. Somebody has been apologizing for a while now. I wonder what she's apologizing for. It felt wrong to eavesdrop, so I tried to ignore it. It had been a while since I'd last been to the city. I only returned to attend the funeral of a relative. Even though I'd lived there until last month, I found the bustle of the city to be overwhelming. Those skyscrapers and the multi-lane roads, the melodious cacophony of the crosswalk, even the campaign speeches blaring in front of the station felt nostalgic.
I love election year.
Yeah, right? The place where I live now isn't nearly so lively. There's only the chirping of locusts and the babbling of brooks. In the crypt of the Higurashi, the evening cicada. That's interesting, because a lot of times cicadas get called locusts by people who don't know what they are. Interesting to me that they would use this in like right next to each other like that.
Okay, so Maverick said Satoko is just straight up evil. I mean...
Which one's Sadako?
The yellow-haired little girl. Blonde.
She has a bad time. No one has a good time. No one has a good time in any of these games, but you know.
Yeah, no one has a good time. Nobody escapes anything, so...
No. Rather than making me feel lonely, that quietness had begun to instill a sense of serenity. There is nothing where I'm living now. I don't just mean there aren't any burger joints. There aren't even vending machines. No music stores, no restaurants, no arcades.
How dare it?
You live in the country for a month and suddenly you're all at peace with your inner Zen being or whatever.
Now, someone who's lived in the country all of her childhood, I wasn't the biggest fan.
Yeah,
Fuck that noise.
I really enjoy going to college in Maine and everything being an hour away.
I lived in the middle of a damn field. Not even a McDonald's!
There you go. An ice cream parlor? Not a chance. The nearest town had some stuff like that, but it's an hour away by bike. But come to think of it, it wasn't really a big deal. There were music stores and arcades and ice cream parlors where I used to live, but it wasn't like I ever hung out at any of them. I had lived in the city for 10 years, and never once been to an ice cream parlor. You're weird, dude.
Alright,
You're weird.
That's a lot of exposition we're dealing with here. Come on now.
I should have gone at least once. It's only now that I'm starting to regret that a little. Somebody is still apologizing. Who is she apologizing to? She's apologizing so much, so just forgive her already. There's no reason anyone should ever need to apologize so much. I started to feel a bit annoyed at whoever was refusing to forgive her. No matter how bad the mistake, there's nothing that can't be forgiven. Ominous words. Ominous words. There's no such thing as a reputable mistake. More ominous words.
Famous last words.
You just need to be more careful next time. She's still apologizing even now.
Crimson, I'm like, what is Keiji's obsession with the ice cream parlor? But then I remember this takes place in the 80s.
There was less to do in the 80s. You had to get your kicks where you could find them. Like playing Space Invaders. You too could help cause a localized coin shortage. Then, has she really done something that can't be fixed? I have no idea what she's done, but if it can't be fixed, then that's all the more reason to forgive her. No matter how much she apologizes, nothing will change. But even so, she keeps apologizing in such a heartbreaking voice. Hey, you, the one she's apologizing to. Why don't you just go ahead and forgive her?
Oh, hello.
She's apologizing in such a pathetic voice.
Keiichi, そろそろ着くぞ.
Keiichi, we're almost here.
起きなさい.
Wake up. I was finally roused from my nap by my father's prodding.
Are you sleeping, bud?
Apparently. He took a nap on the train. It seemed the train had reached its final stop. We'd spent hours riding everything from the bullet train to the local routes. It was hard to believe that the landscape beyond the window and the city I was in half a day ago were in the same country. No, that they were even from the same era. From there, we take a car deeper into the mountains.
We're going deeper and deeper and deeper.
Past where the dense forest encroaching on the mountain roads suddenly opened up. Oh, what a quaint village! Nothing bad can happen. You know what?
Nothing bad can happen here.
You know, looking at this gives me severe Shiki flashbacks.
You know,
just little towns in the middle of nowhere that are an hour away from everything.
You know. Oh, it's unfortunate.
There should be a support group for like these people, the people from Shiki, and the people from Salem's Lot. And they can all have therapy together.
Group therapy.
So
Well, hello, my name is Kiichi, and I live in Hinamizawa. Hello,
Hi,
Kiichi.
Kiichi.
Like an AA meeting.
Was your town invaded by vampires? No, our town's just cursed. Oh, I'm
Your
sorry,
town's
that's
just cursed
rough.
by a vengeful god.
Oh, hey, wasn't yours cursed by a spiral or something? Yeah, I got out in time. Most other people didn't.
Cool.
There's a book like that right now. Actually, there's a writer I like came with a book called the Final Girls Support Group.
Oh yeah.
Where the main character is like she's like the final girl from a slasher movie. And,
oh my god!
And she's part of she's part of like a support group from other people who are also like the final girls from a slasher movie. Or it's real life in the book, obviously, but like that's who they are. Yeah. And it's
that's
at least
awesome.
it's at least in part about how she's like horribly traumatized and trying to cope with it.
Well, that's comforting.
Yeah, it's like a.
Sorry. Yeah. Maverick, welcome to Hinamizawa, where everyone is a goddamn psycho. Crimson, who's ready to get run over by Tractor Coon?
Tractor Coon! Oh, boy.
Not the right one. Not the right one.
Same energy, though. Good reference.
Same energy, not the right one.
We appreciate you. We appreciate good Shiki shout-out any day.
Fuck Megumi.
There.
I hate Megumi as a character. I'm sorry.
There, where I live now, Hinamizawa.
Jackson, farming accidents are no joke.
Nope.
No, they're not. But not. They are when you're a vampire, though, and you get run over by Tractor Coon.
I should make a video that's a mashup of like the audio from that like fake equipment safety video Mike Toole plays at Anime Hell sometimes with the tractor bit from Shiki.
Oh my god. If people haven't seen Shiki, please try and go watch Shiki if you can. It's good shit.
Do it. It's good for you. It's got quality.
It's good shit. If only Aniplex will let Funimation go back to streaming it again or something.
One day maybe.
One day maybe.
We can be tentatively optimistic.
Yeah.
Oh, look, a phone.
Rotary phone.
Rotary phone. Even though we were approaching summer, the morning air still had a frigid bite. Although in exchange, you could fill your lungs with crisp, clean air. Wait a minute, his clock doesn't have any arms. How does he know what time it is?
I guess he just knows. I mean, why does his phone not have any actual dials on it? He can't call out. He can't call 911 if someone's screaming.
It's like he's stuck in the village from The Prisoner or something. Just a simulacra of real life. Flipping open the window, I was greeted with a verdant expanse. Should we keep a running list every time they use a $5 word?
I feel like we should.
That's one. Nothing but trees. The neighboring house...
It should be 2. We had cacophony earlier.
That's true, too. The neighboring house was far away on the other side. So I was probably the only one enjoying that view and that air. I filled my lungs with another deep breath. Since I started living in Hinamizawa, I learned that even air had its own taste. I quickly finished getting ready for school and headed downstairs for breakfast. My mother was the only one there. My father was nowhere to be seen. He was probably up working until the early morning. Dad had a rather unconventional job as a painter. It's such a laid-back profession.
Wait, hold on. Dad's a painter? Wasn't the dad in Shiki like a sculptor or some bullshit?
I think so, yeah. There's an artist in there, yeah.
Oh my god!
Artists in
the comparisons are still keep coming!
Artists in the countryside, man. They gotta go there, gotta find that muse, gotta drag their family along with them.
I need my mojo back. Let's go to the fucking sticks. Let's go.
Go to the woods. Get up when you want, sleep when you want, and work when you want. I was so jealous of that easygoing lifestyle. I even wrote for school that I wanted to be a painter when I grew up, Dad was ecstatic about it.
It was fun.
Is ecstatic a $5 word? Does that count?
I wouldn't say that.
Alright. It was just because it looked easy. I'd never tell him that, though. Mom laid breakfast out on the table. Seaweed, pickled vegetables, raw egg, and grilled salmon. My mom was such a good cook. It was scary. That's not the only thing scary in this household. Ho-ho! Most of these people will be horribly murdered later.
Yeah.
A perfect, immaculate, ideal breakfast. Platonic, even. Unlike my dad, who didn't even know the meaning of the word schedule, my mom never squandered any time or effort. She hummed a little tune as she brought over the miso soup. It seemed like she was in a good mood today. I'm so happy you've been waking up early since we moved here, Keiichi. Oh, we have a voice. Interesting.
Oh, we do.
I guess he just monologues quietly.
Do you want me to be the female characters in this?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just reading it out because there's a. I don't speak Japanese.
So Crimson said that Dad and Shiki was a crafter. He made furniture.
You're making things. That's close.
Close enough.
They have furniture in museums. That counts.
Close enough. We'll go with it.
If I don't get up early, I don't make it in time for your early breakfasts. I thought I was being cute, responding with a wisecrack after being praised for being good.
Full bowl of rice, or will half be enough? Oh.
Yeah, we can look at what people are talking about later if we want.
Okay, I will say. So are we making choices already?
No. Pile it on. I'm not sure there are choices in this game, to be honest.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah. First, I savored the steaming hot rice with the seaweed. After that, I covered it with the egg. Between bites of rice, I enjoyed the crunch of the pickles. Not bad at all. Excellent, as usual. He's very into this meal, isn't he? Watching me clean my plate, Mom gave me a warm smile. I'm
so happy you haven't skipped breakfast ever since we moved here, Keiichi.
I was not a morning person when we lived in the city. I slept right until the last minute before school and rarely ate breakfast. Boycotting the breakfast Mom made me each morning, that was probably the only way I could protest being forced to attend cram school. I guess that was what you call my rebellious phase.
Yes, such a rebellious phase, Kate.
Yes, denying yourself meals. Yeah, that'll work. I wouldn't so much as look at the breakfast she woke up early every day to make. If I could go back in time, I'd slap myself. Mindful of the time, Mom rushed me along with a wide grin.
Isn't it about time you meet up with Rena-chan? Hurry, hurry!
Mom really seemed to enjoy the fact that her son was going to school with a girl. Reina was one of my classmates. She really...
Oh, yes, your girlfriend.
Oh, yes. She really loves looking after people, coming to meet me every day without fail. I mean, there's only like 5 people at your whole school, man.
And only 2 of them are your age.
Yeah, exactly. The way I looked at it, a guy my age walking to school with a girl was just lame. But, well, keeping a classmate waiting for me every day wouldn't be very considerate. Seriously, how long does Reina wait there for me every morning? You're in the countryside, my man. There ain't nothing to do.
You've been knowing Rena hours.
It's like, it beats staring at a post all day. Taking one last gulp of miso soup, I raced for the door.
Please thank Rena for the pickles.
She gave us pickles? She is good. Also, their house is enormous.
Jesus
Look at
Christ.
this thing.
I think it's even bigger than it was in the anime.
What? Are these stable doors? Like, what is this?
I don't even know.
Come to think of it, Come to think of it, those pickles weren't store-bought, were they? If I'd known that, I would have savored them a bit more.
Ayo.
Morning.
Alright, we seeing these fun sprites. Is that what's gonna happen now?
Or at least we'll find out which one it's set to, because I think I defaulted it to the old ones, but I'm not sure now that I've started playing.
Keiichi! Good morning.
It's the new sprites, I think. These look too nice to be the old sprites.
They do look too nice to be the old ones.
Oh, let's find out. Let me see.
Oh no.
F1. Oh wait, there we go. Let's see, how do I... Remake?
Oh god.
Ah, there we go. There we go.
There it is. Yes. Oh my god.
I'm just gonna leave it here for a little bit. This is.
We at least have to say what the old sprites all of the girls look like.
See,
I'm curious.
the great part now is now that I've switched to this, I've realized that whatever house he lives in is clearly a real building they took a photo of and then just slapped some Photoshop effects on to make it look like a real photo.
Maverick, perfect.
Her cheerful greeting was as fresh as the morning itself.
Oh, poetic.
You're always so early. You should try sleeping in sometime.
If I sleep in, I'll keep you waiting.
She's so conscientious and such a good person.
Also, my dad's a drunk. I need to get out of the house, Keiichi.
Yeah. He gets angry in the morning, and the evening, and the middle of the day. Really, he's kind of always angry. If that ever happens, I'll just leave you behind. Look what you did, you jerk! You made the nice girl cry.
Jackson, the only thing that bothers me about this is the text is all the way left aligned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want it to be like just like a little bit away from the edge of the screen. Let me see. Actually, let's see. Is it? Yeah. Part of it's like it's in the spot it would be for like the nice widescreen presentation. Like here, and here it looks fine, and here it's like.
It's just like nah. Keiichi, you're so cold. I wait for you all the time.
I'll leave you in the dust. Keiichi, why you gotta be a jerk,
Rude.
Man,
Rude.
I don't feel bad about your impending death anymore.
Don't be rude to your girlfriend. Jesus.
Be nice.
Don't be rude to girlfriend number one.
Be nice to her. Her arms bend the wrong way. She can't help it.
She doesn't have elbows. She's stuck like this.
Without looking back.
Dick. Why are you so mean? Why? Rena, sweetie.
Ren had a slightly troubled look on her face.
No.
Towing her there was rather fun because of how quickly her mood changed.
Keiichi's a dick.
I'm kidding. I'd wait for you. With those words, Rena seemed to relax. Her face flushed bright red.
Oh my god, that looks so weird.
Let's see. Yeah, this looks a lot better.
That looks normal.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. Wow.
It occurs to me we're gonna get to that weird hat she wears eventually, and this is why it looks weird, isn't it?
Oh no.
Because they never updated it to be drawn by someone who could draw.
Oh, thank you.
Don't thank him, Rena. He's being mean.
Rena, he's being an asshole. You don't know what a good man is right now. You're what, 13, 14?
I want to say, like something around there? Maybe like a little bit older, like 15 max. I forget how old they're supposed to be.
15 would mean they're in high school. They're at least in middle.
Yeah, I guess they're I think you're right. They're supposed to be technically in middle school still. I'd wait forever until you came, Rena. No matter how long.
Forever?
Forever?
Forever and
Forever?
Oh, that's gonna bite him in the ass later.
Forever? Forever. Forever, ever? Forever, ever?
Forever, ever. Yes, Rena!
Rena turned bright red, steam rising from her head as her brain short-circuited. she's especially weak to this sort of talk. It's quite rare to find someone this fun to tease.
レナはロマンスものの文庫本は読んだことあるか？
Have you ever read a romance novel, Rena?
Oh my god! Crimson, I don't think Rena can fix Keiichi. I don't think so. That boy is an asshole. What the fuck is with her hands, by the way?
This is...
Oh...
I understand what they're trying to go for, but for comparison,
This is terrifying.
see, this is what they're aiming for.
This is terrifying.
And this is what they got.
This is terrifying. What in the actual hell? I haven't. Never read any before.
From that response, I gathered she was interested in them, but was too embarrassed to actually buy one. I can't imagine what would happen if she did read one. She'd probably turn red and pass out.
そうそう。
Oh,
お袋から伝言。漬物サンキューでしたって。
Oh yeah, a message from my mom. She says thanks for the pickles. Did you say something?
no. I'm just eating.
Oh, okay.
I'm still eating my leftover spaghetti. It was nothing. You're welcome. How were they? Not too salty?
They weren't that salty. Actually, they had a pretty light flavor to them. It would have been fine just to be honest and say they were good, but apparently I couldn't be that forthright.
その前に聞きたい。
I'd like to ask something before
あ
that.
の漬物を漬けたのはレナか？
Were you the one who pickled them, Reina?
レナのお母さんか？
Or was it your mom?
Huh? Why do you ask? Were they too salty?
Her attitude completely changed as she began to panic frantically.
レナか？
Again?
レナのお母さんか？
Was it you or was it your mom?
Why are you asking who made them? Why?
どっちが作ったかで感想が著しく変わる。
Keiichi!
Depending on who made them, my opinion of them might change drastically.
Huh?
She counted frantically on her fingers, trying to remember the amount of salt she used to pickle them. It wasn't like I was trying to tease her, but I couldn't stop myself.
Keiichi.
Guys who take pleasure in this are probably the worst guys like me.
Yes.
Reina nervously opened and closed her mouth over and over, trying to muster a response.
It was me.
うまかった。
Delicious!
Huh?
前回に続きなかなかだったぜ。飯との相性は最高だった。
Pretty good, just like the last ones. They went perfectly with the rice. Her face went bright red again. She was completely spacing out. One memento, I need to get some more water. I'll be right back.
Okay. This is the kind of game where you need plenty of liquid. Just so you get a lot of reading involved. Yes, an effort was made. A great effort was made. Sweet lord. I've never seen the original sprites for this. This is terrifying. Like, holy hell. I know, Jackson. Very expressive. So great. We love it here. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh geez, this is already off to a weird start.
What did I miss?
Nothing really. I was just talking about how I'd never seen the original sprites before, and it's terrifying. And all that I get is from Jackson. So expensive.
I mean, I do understand what they're trying to get across. They are very expressive. They're very amateurish.
Oh yeah.
Or it's one of those weird things where like it's a lot of it's like they're not very good at drawing like bodies. Like the face is really simple, but like this is okay. It's just like they're trying to show her
arms a minute ago.
Yeah, they're trying to show her like kind of like I think they're trying to go for like she's kind of like like kind of like leaning forward a little bit, kind of, or like arching her back a little, but it just comes off as really.
I forget what year the visual novel came out. It has to be like at the earliest late 90s.
I want to say it was like early 2000s or something like that.
That sounds about right.
At the very least, I feel like it was I want to say it's post 90s, like 1991, like 2000 at the earliest. But
yeah.
Anyway, let's use the power of the internet.
Crimson's, how's your Friday going? So far, so good. I can't sleep worth a damn lately. I don't know why. I haven't been able to really I haven't been able to fall asleep lately, and then I just end up sleeping in until frickin' 11, almost noon. I'm like, this is not good.
No. According to this, the original release was in 2002.
Okay.
So almost 20 years old. Almost 20 years old at this point.
Holy shit, you're right.
Yeah. All right.
Crimson, we need a Rob Liefeld version of Higurashi. Christ.
You could probably hack that together with enough Rob Liefeld art. No one dresses as normal in Rob Liefeld comics. Anyways, her face went bright red again, and she was completely spacing out. It truly was a lot of fun to tease her. I pray
she confirmed an asshole.
I pray that Reina never gets taken advantage of by some lowlife.
Too late!
Keep at it, Reina. I'll train you until you handle it like the average person.
Oh my god.
Or so I decided for myself.
行こうぜ。ミオンを待たせるとあいつうるさいぞ。
Let's go. If we keep Mion waiting, we'll never hear the end of it. Seeing as she just keeps spacing out otherwise, I call Reina back to reality so we can make our way to school. The strange, easily flustered girl is Reina Ryugu. I've only known her for about a month, but I couldn't realize it's not just her name that's strange.
Everything is strange, Keiichi.
Mi-chan, ohayo.
Mi-chan, good morning!
Now, in later editions, look at this nicely drawn little shack or something, I guess.
Again, they just took a picture.
I can't remember if the guy who makes this is one of these people who's like kind of, private and sort of anonymous, but it's like, okay, you set this out in the sticks because that's where you lived at the time, isn't it?
Probably.
I mean, just looking at like Wikipedia, the only thing they specify is like he lives in Chiba Prefecture, which like, I mean, that could be that's still a pretty big area, so that doesn't, I don't think that really means much of anything per se.
Yeah, not really.
Anyways, coming up to the next rendezvous point, we saw another person waiting for us.
Oh god.
Noticing us, she waved.
How bad is this? Oh my god!
来た来た。
Ah,
遅いよ二人とも。
Ah, finally, you two are late.
let's see, which...
How does she look in the... Oh my god.
I can't help but notice this last one makes her a lot bustier than the other two. Her chest gets really big in these sprites.
Hi, babe. Andrew, her thumb though.
She's
Andrew, you're supposed to be working. Are you on lunch or something?
She has to. She's got to hitchhike her way to the model gun store later. She's practicing.
Oh my god. Baby, you're supposed to be at work. Are you on lunch or something?
Andrew, stop slacking.
Oh shit. That's dumb though, yeah.
Where were we?
いつも遅いのはお前の方だろ。
Usually you're the one who's late. In sharp contrast to the diligent Reina, this one marched to the beat of her own drum.
Okay, he's bathroom break.
I see. She's Mion Sonozaki. For what it's worth, she's our senior and head of the
お
class.
はようレナ。そしてケイちゃんお久しぶり。
Morning, Rena. And it's been a while, Cake. Kei-chan.
Gotcha.
何年ぶりでっけ
How many years?
2日しか休んでねえよ。
I was only off 2 days.
Ah,
そうだ
okay.
っけか
Yeah.
You don't say.
So desu ka.
前に会った時はこんなにちっちゃ
You were
くて可
such a
愛かっ
cute
た
little
のに
type last time I saw you.
Now the shoe is on the other foot, eh, Keiichi? Neon's gaze started at my chest and dropped straight down, focusing on the point between my legs.
Oh no.
So she was saying it was my crotch that was cuter back then. Before you ask, just to be clear, I've never actually tried to show it to her.
You sure, Keiichi?
I've grown quite splendidly. You'd be surprised.
Oh my god. Not only is he bigger, he has a little mustache now. Mion's like, puberty has hit Keiichi. Ah, spring has sprung.
Being so engorged with energy every morning is quite a problem, though. I'll introduce you next time, so be sure to greet him properly.
Don't say next time. Right now is just fine. Mion, no!
These two are a bad influence on each other. Poor Reina.
Ren is just like, aw.
Eh.
Oh my god. How about letting the little guy get a breath of fresh morning air?
I don't think I've ever heard talk so dirty you could smell it fouling up the morning air before.
Crimson Ren, I need an adult.
Neon sure does act like an old man sometimes. Gotcha.
I don't know about that, but
Time for the big reveal.
Ichi, no.
Hope you don't regret it. As my hand reached for my flyer, Ren began to ramble in a near panic.
ねえねえ何の
Hey, hey, hey! What are you talking about? Jesus. Poor sweet Rana doesn't know a fucking thing.
Please stop. Oh, look at this smug face. Look at this smug face. Oh boy.
Oh shit.
何の話だろう
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
The cries of a woman who knows exactly what they're talking about, but still really, really hopes that she's wrong.
Crimson Rena is the captain of the chastity squad. Not wrong.
With face and flustered, Rena tried to play dumb, but it was obvious she knew exactly what we were talking about.
どうだった
How was it?
久しぶりの都会はさ
Seeing the city again.
Mion switched gears, dropping the dirty talk and changing the topic to something more befitting the pleasant morning.
葬式で行っただけだぜ。慌ただしいだけだったよ。
Yeah, I only went for a funeral. I didn't have much time.
でさ探しといてくれた
So yeah, did you look for it?
頼んどいたやつ
That thing I asked for?
お前、人の話聞いてないだろ。俺は葬式で帰っただけだぜ。
You're not listening at all. I just came back from a
お
funeral.
もちゃ屋巡りをしてる余裕なんかなかったんだよ。
I didn't have any time to look around in toy stores.
ち
Just.
おもちゃ屋とホビーショップは
Toy
全然
stores and
違うよ
hobby shops are completely different, you know?
特に洋物こっちじゃ
Really
なかな
difficult
か
to
手に
get
入らない
Western stuff around here after all. I bet.
みーちゃんまたゲームの話
Is this about games again, Mi-chan?
Mion nodded proudly as Reina giggled.
そうケイちゃんに
Yep.
洋芸の
I
カタログを
wanted
持ってきて
Kei-chan
も
to
らい
bring me
たか
back
ったん
a
だね
Westport catalog, you see.
Westport was short for Western Imported Games. Using
Ah, so
that-
Pac-Man.
Yes. No, Pac-Man's,
So Mia wanted Pac-Man.
Pac-Man's Japanese, actually.
Oh yeah, you're right.
What's American? What American games?
Space
were they?
Invaders.
Yeah. Space Invaders
Space-
is also Japanese.
What about? Oh, Pong probably is too.
No,
Fuck.
no, Pong's American. Pong's American.
Okay, so
It-
she wanted to
It
play
would have.
Pong.
It would have been old at this point, but Pong's American.
She wanted to play Pong,
Pong.
clearly.
Yeah,
Or
something
maybe
like that.
Tetris. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what girls in the 80s are into. I was born in 1990, thanks.
I was technically born in the 80s. I still don't know what girls were into in the 80s.
Jackson, E.T. for Atari.
That was like 82, 83, so right time period.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think the 2600 was ever a big deal in Japan, but right time period.
We're on the right track. It's fine.
Exactly. Using that abbreviation did make it sound pretty geeky.
そんなのまた通販で取り寄せりゃいいじゃねえか。
You can just get one. Get them to send you one in the mail, can't you?
ま、そうするかな。
Well, I guess I have to now.
またプレイングの熱
I'm
い
gonna
ゲ
get
ームを
another
入
game
手す
full
る
of
からね
hot action.
She wants to play Commando.
今度は私にも分かりやすいゲームがいいな。
Just play Contra, maybe?
Yeah.
Is that a game, Contra?
Contra is a game, but I think that's also Japanese.
Yeah. According to this game, girls were all about the ice cream parlor.
Yeah, right.
This time, I'd like a game that's easy to understand.
Poor Reina.
So Pong.
There
So
we go.
Pong.
Everyone can understand Pong. It's just tennis. Bing, bing.
So yeah, so Pong for Rena.
Mion is a board and card game enthusiast, and I heard she's collected quite a lot of different ones. Wait, does that mean she's Katie?
Oh God.
I gotta pick Katie because Katie's the friend I know who plays a lot of board games. Katie, I didn't know you were in this. I know you're not in the chat to respond to this joke, but I'm going to act like you are anyways.
Beth is still listening to us at work.
Yeah, there we go.
She can probably check later.
Exactly. Yeah, she can pass all these shenanigans after we've forgotten to. According to Reina, Mion's room has kind of become a museum for domestic and foreign games.
俺にも分かりそうなゲームがあったらやらせてくれよ。
If there's a game you think I'd understand, let me play too.
No.
いいよ。
Huh? Of course.
ケイちゃんさえ良ければね。
K-chan is up for it. I should warn you though. We're pretty tough.
上等じゃねえか。
Just what I want.
Yo,
Five hours of trying to play Ticket to Ride later, I take back what I said.
俺だって遊び100番遅れを取るつもりはないぜ。
I play all sorts of games. I don't intend to lose. I am a bad enough dude to save the president.
Man down, man down.
Exactly.
Check the president.
あ
Whoa.
ーじゃあ今度はケイチ君
Then
も
we'll
仲
let you
間
in
に
the
加わ
group
る
this
の
time,
か
I
な
guess.
かな
I guess.
Oh. Bristling with joy from head to toe, Reina looked back and forth between me and Mion. Mion gave her an affirmative wink, and her expression perked up even further.
男の子ってきっと外で遊ぶ方が好きだと思ってたからダメかと思
I
ってた
thought
よ。
boys preferred playing outside more, so I figured you wouldn't want to. You don't want any of this.
Reina laughed happily. From such a friendly conversation, you wouldn't think I had moved here less than a month ago.
I mean, there's only like 2 other kids your age.
Yeah,
Casey,
there are 5 children in the entire town. It's become
No, there's still some of the younger kids in the school.
I guess that's true. All right,
They're other classmates.
there's
but
like- there's
the
like-
closest in age.
yeah, there's like 5 kids close enough in age that them they would be like friends with them, and not just like we go to the same school and we see each other every day.
Yeah.
I understood that they did all they could to make a transfer student like me feel at home. I'll have to try harder to fit in, so they won't feel like they have to try to make me feel welcome. I feel like I've acted a bit more open than I usually am. It should probably be about right for this place.
You sure?
Maybe.
Oh no, are we gonna meet? Oh god, this is gonna be weird.
Hinamazawa was a really small village. Not only was there only one school, but there was only one class. That class encompassed all different grades and ages. There are about 30 students at different levels, and they all study in the same class. I'm told that long ago there used to be a bigger school building, and they had actual separate classes. However, it seems something happened that made it become a single class, and now it stayed that way out of tradition. I was shocked at first, but humans adapt pretty quickly. I've already gotten quite used to it. Let's see,
My brain just thought of fucking
Uh-huh.
Fell on the Roof tradition.
Oh boy. I like oh, in the new Louis drawn version, this actually looks pretty decent. Here it's like this is a shack. They have been using this before doors were invented.
Ah yes.
Or like doors with hinges.
Something happened is doing a lot of work. Yep.
Yeah, something happened.
Oh, I was wondering who just all of a sudden just all caps shit. Okay, hi getter. I was like, I have Dumb Talk Podcast video testing, I have a YouTube video test. What the fuck?
What?
What did you do Get her. I'm not kidding. That's what the chat looks like.
Oh boy.
In all caps. I lol, he says. Great. Thanks. Thanks, Getter.
Alright.
Oh, it's lyrics from a Final Fantasy 14 song that would do it.
Oh
I did
boy.
that.
I've already gotten quite used to it. The sound of children playing started right from the morning. It was such a lively mood, it felt more like a kindergarten than a proper school. Not that that was a bad thing.
Andrew, go back to work.
Go back to work, Andrew. Earn your bread. Mion, who had been walking in front of us up until then, suddenly let me take the lead. Right in front of the classroom door. So I was meant to slide the door open and enter the room first. Heh. Too bad. I wasn't gonna fall for that again.
ここで先頭を譲るとはな。
To think you give up the lead
お
here.
手並み拝見ってことかよ。
You meant for this to be a test of my skills. Mion chuckled with a haughty smirk on her face. Is that what we're calling it these days?
Oh boy.
She is smirking in the other one, so.
I don't know if this is the Switch version. Is this the Switch or the Steam version of the game?
This is the Steam version. If you're playing the Switch version, I believe this is the graphics it would have. I think. Either this or the other one. I don't quite know which. I don't have a very good understanding of the release history of this series because it sounds like it's been iterated quite a bit.
Yeah.
But this is what we got.
No, yeah. Apparently, this one has voices to it. Get it?
Yes.
He thought the Steam had no voices to it.
The Steam version by itself does not have voices, but you can get a mod that will add in the Japanese voice acting, which is what we have. Because my friend Harry, who's the only person I know who's actually played a lot of Higurashi, recommended I do that, and all right, I'm game. Where were we?
This music, though.
I know.
Well, what is it, you guys? Oh no! Don't let
Reina, no.
下がってろレナ。危ないぞ。
Don't let Reina.
Step back, Reina. It's dangerous.
やつだ。
She's here.
Oh no! This music, though.
I know. Killing me.
The banger.
じゃあさとこちゃんが
Then Satoko-chan is. Oh god, this little gremlin.
Her name was Satoko Hojo. She was a disrespectful, impudent, bossy kid. The way she talks is annoying, but it would be immature to get worked up over just that. The real problem was this.
見え見えの罠だな。
Quite,
引き戸の上に挟んだ黒板消し。
quite the obvious trap. A blackboard eraser wedged in the door?
見え見えだぜ、サトコ。
It's too obvious, Satoko! A haughty laugh came from beyond the door.
お見事ケイちゃん
Was that you or the
今回は
game?
勝負あったからね
That was a good Ojo. No, that was a good Ojo laugh. I was impressed. That was good.
I gotta get ready for Satoko.
Excellent. Oh, sorry, this is you, isn't it?
Oh, it is me. Excellent, K-chat. I guess that means you win this round?
いや、相手はサトコだ。
No, this is Satoko we're
これ
talking
だけとは
about.
思えない。
I doubt this is it. After,
Music's so fucking catchy.
after falling for such intricate traps since the day I transferred, I no longer let my guard down. Satoko liked to combine a variety of traps. Traps that were simply there to bait you into the main one. Traps that relentlessly kept coming at you like a sadistic Rube Goldberg machine. The list goes on. She's like Fred Jones in that one Scooby-Doo cartoon. As well as being clever, they almost never misfire. When you least expect it, she strikes.
Da-da-da.
No escape, no time to relax.
見たところ黒板消しは普通。
By the looks of it, this eraser is normal.
石とかは入れてないみたいだな。
No rocks or anything in it. I took a pretty heavy hit from a blackboard eraser loaded with rocks on my first day.
じゃあさじゃあさ
So then, why don't you just open the door and let it drop?
それだ。
That's what it is. That's what Sakoto was after, making me focus my attention upwards. So as I lifted my hand to the door, there were thumbtacks stuck to the sliding door handle with tape. A frightening trap. A potent and terrifying trap.
Satoko, why are you trying to hurt people?
Because she's a
for real.
Because she's a character in Higurashi.
Yeah. But this is supposed to be the normal part of the day.
Is it though?
For whatever definition of normal you get here.
Yeah, exactly. Concealed by using the blackboard eraser.
見事なコンボだサトコ
An impressive combination,
だが所
Satoko.
詮はガキの浅知恵だったな
In the end, nothing more than the trivial machinations of a child.
Machinations, there's our third $10 worth.
Assured of my victory, I threw the door open and stepped in the rope. You fool!
You.
Yeah, there we go. I felt something strange at my ankle.
The inner machinations of her mind are an enigma. Yep.
I felt
Thanks, Getter.
it was similar to the sensation of a jump rope catching on my leg. By the time I realized she had me hook, line, and sinker, it was already too late.
Dun, dun, dun.
I began to fall in an almost picturesque manner.
Accurate. K-chan, watch out!
Instinctively reacting to my own shrill warning, I twisted my body in midair before I landed on the floor.
いっててって。
Ow, ow, ow. An inkstone filmed to the broom was placed right where I would have landed.
Ooh.
I shuddered, imagining a situation I had landed square on. I landed square on it.
Oh my
Ah,
god!
これはこれ
my, what do we have
おはよ
here?
うございますケイチさん朝から賑やかですわね
I'm sorry, I got excited.
My, what do we have here? A fair morning to you, Keiichi. Aren't we a lively one this morning?
Still sprawled in an awkward position, I was greeted by a mocking voice.
一
I'm
段
not
と
gonna
スペ
be
シャルなトラップワークに
capable
なっ
of
たじ
being
ゃない
as
か
as Ojo
サトコ
sama as Brittany Lotta, but it's fine.
Yeah,
I'll make it work.
that was a step up from your usual traps, Satoko.
私何のことかわかりま
I haven't the faintest idea what you mean.
Let's see, what did she look like in the other version?
Oh my god.
This face has the same energy as the previous one.
Yeah. What about the other one? Oh Jesus.
Evil child, evil.
Evil. The red eyes.
I
Oh,
know.
No.
She's like the red eyes, and there's like enough kind of like red in her face that she looks actively demonic. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
す朝からついてませんわね
You're quite unlucky this morning.
てめえあいててててて
You little ow 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 ow.
No one can escape the blonde devil. Yeah.
It seems I'd inadvertently sprained my back a little when I landed. Better than landing on that inkstone.
Oh, hello.
A small hand gently rubbed my head.
ケイチの痛いの痛いの飛んでいけ
Pain,
です
pain, go away.
The small dainty hand continued to gently stroke my head.
腰とかはくじかなかったですか
You didn't sprain your back or anything, did you?
こうして撫でていれば
If you rub it like this, the pain disappears. If you rub what like this, Rika? What are you rubbing? I'm very concerned.
She looks fine in the other version. There's nothing to make fun of.
Well, she's not as weird looking in this one.
Yeah, I thought about asking how
Compared to the other characters.
I thought about asking how rubbing my head would help my back, but I didn't. It's not so much about what you actually do; it's the thought that counts.
ああありがとなリカちゃんのおかげで痛みが引いてきたぜ
Yeah, thanks, Rika-chan. The pain's going away now.
リカちゃんおはよ
Yay, Rika! Good morning.
うレナにおはようございます
Good morning to you, Retta.
みんなにもおはようございますです
Good morning to all.
Rika-chan greeted each of us with an adorable little bow.
Proper little lady.
Indeed, it was infectious. Reina, Mion, and I all bowed back.
リカちゃんはいい子だよな
You're such a good kid, Rika-chan.
それに比べてサトコは
So much better than Satoko. I glared over in her direction. That's not what I wanted. Alright. Satoko was whistling while rather deliberately trying to avoid eye contact.
サトコはいい子
Oh my
って
god!
ことよ
Oh,
I
she,
am.
oh, she turned into Popeye. Yeah.
I'm the very model of a good girl.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Uniform.
いい子はこんな凶悪な罠は仕掛けないぞ。
A good girl wouldn't set those nasty traps. Yes, I think this is probably what they were going for. Oh boy.
Oh man.
言いがかりでございますわ。Nothing but lies and slander. 何の証拠があって。Exactly what proof?
I picked up Satoko by the back of the collar. She looked like a misbehaved cat when I do this. But a cat wouldn't be setting traps. She's much harder to deal with.
ごめんなさいって言ってみな。
I am SORRY. Try saying that.
言わないなら。
If you won't say it. I cocked my index finger on my thumb, letting it tremble as I brought it closer to Satoko's forehead.
Forehead flick away. I'm against violence. You don't even have any proof. Yeah, okay.
言っとくが俺のデコピンはすごく痛い。
Just so you know, my forehead flick really hurts.
ベニヤくらいなら割る。
Dun,
It
dun,
could
dun,
split
dun.
plywood right in half.
Oh, is that asshole freaking Mustang car rubbing again? Oh no, they're vacuuming upstairs. I was like, what is the noise? Eek, stop! Get away from me, you beast! Forehead flicks have been passed down in my family for generations.
誤解するような言い方をするんじゃねえ。
Don't say that in a way people will misunderstand. A small hand tugged on the back of my shirt.
Rika to the rescue.
圭一が2日間もお休みしたから寂しか
She's
ったの
been
です。
lonely since you were gone for 2 days.
Rika-chan really is just so...
Cute. She precious.
How could I do anything more than after being told that? I gently released my grip on Satoko, who at this point was on the verge of tears. She still had her eyes clamped shut as she braced herself for the forehead flick.
Aww.
Aw, baby.
Keiichi's missing! Keiichi's missing! Keiichi's missing! Keiichi's missing! Keiichi's missing! Oh, hey, Keiichi. Yay! Thanks, Getter. I'm not gonna cry. You can just press the button.
悔しくなんかないもん。
It
It
doesn't...
doesn't bother me!
Ah,
So
child.
sad. So sad. Sad baby.
泣いちゃダメです、さとこ。
You mustn't cry, Satoko.
ファイト、おーです。
Keep on fighting, yeah!
Rika gently patted the head of her prankster friend. You would never guess these two are the same age. I think Sakoko could learn a thing or a million from Rika-chan.
今度はもっとすごい罠を仕掛けなさいですよ。
Next time, send even more amazing trap.
Rika. Wait a minute. As she observed the scene, Ria's expression grew ecstatic as she began to swoon.
さとこちゃん泣いている。
Ah, Satoko is crying!
かわいいよ。
So cute! No, not so cute. So cute! God. That's spelling.
It's too much.
持ち帰っちゃ
Oh,
ダ
here's
メだ
that
から
thumb
ね。
again. You can't take them home.
Ah!
だってこんなに可
But
愛い
they're so cute!
And thus,
Question mark!
and thus a meme was born.
They're so cute!
こんなに可愛
Kawaii!
くてもダメなの。
You can't, no matter how cute they are.
でもちょっとくらいなら
But just for a bit
ダメか
is
な。
fine. It's fine.
Rena kept a cutesy face even as outrageous ideas spewed from her mouth. According to Mion, Reina's ridiculously weak to cute things and always tries to take them home. Object.
God damn it, Crimson, fuck off!
What did Crimson say?
Okay, now we know why Steph is saying Rena is one of her children, because her "I'm taking them home" is Steph when she adopts new anime children.
Womp womp.
Fuck off. God. Unfortunately, that's very accurate. And I hate it.
Object or person.
物もまずいが誘拐はもっとまずいぞ。
Stealing is bad, but abducting people is even worse.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Keiichi.
Thanks for calling me out. Thanks for calling me out, guys.
It's okay, Steph.
諦めろ。
Give it up.
じゃあ見てるだけ。見て
Then
る
I
だけ
can
だよ。
just look. Just looking.
それならいいよね。よね。
That should be fine, right? Right? Right.
Reina swooned over Sakoko's crying form. If a girl ever goes missing in Hinamazawa, I'll be forced to turn Reina into the authorities.
Yeah. Probably. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, accurate.
Accurate.
Oh, run away.
Forgive me, Reina.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'll be sure to bring you care packages when they put you away.
Oh, Jesus. The teacher's coming.
早く片付ける。
Quickly, clean everything up. Clean up, Keiichi.
さとこ、すずりあんたのでしょ。
Satoko, that inkstone is yours, right?
Just from Mion's single statement, the entire mood of the room shifted back to normal. The inkstone was bad, but the thumbtacks stuck to the door handle were an even bigger problem. I pulled the tape off carefully, making sure not to skewer myself. Even though Satoko was the one who set it up, everyone had to pick up after her. By the time the teacher entered the room, the bedlam from before had been neatly tidied up.
間に合ったね。
Yeah.
We made it in time.
起立。気をつけ。
Get her. Yeah, Keiichi, skewering comes later. Rise! Attention!
Mion gave out the morning commands.
Stand! Bow!
It's difficult being the teacher for all these different grades in one classroom. She has to teach something different to each one. But naturally, she ends up spending all of her time with the younger kids. Reina and Mion, being in the highest grade in the class, end up mostly doing self-study. They even end up helping teach the younger kids, so it seems like they can never get to their own studies. They're actually way behind where my studies have progressed to. As a result, I've pretty much taken over for the teacher and helping Reina and Mion with their studies.
ケイチ君はお勉強教えるのうまいね。
You're a pretty good teacher, Keiichi.
わかりやすいよ。
Easy to understand.
Reina took a breather after finishing highlighting an important
教
section.
える端から自信がなくなるよ。
Teaching is making me lose
自
confidence.
分の理解の浅さがわかるな。
It makes me aware of how shallow my understanding of the subject is.
人に教えるには3倍理
They
解し
say
な
that
け
to
れば
teach
ならない
someone
って言う
something,
し
you
ね
need to understand it backwards and forwards.
ケイちゃんもうちらに教えながら
So while you're
同時
teaching
に
us,
復習も
you're
できてる
getting
わ
in
け
your
なん
own
だよ。
practice.
In contrast, this person over here is quite laissez-faire about things.
Oh god, another $5 bird.
For one, isn't she supposed to be in a higher grade than me?
ミヨンさ、一言じゃないぞ。
Look, Mion, this is for your own good.
真剣にやんないとまずいぜ。
If you don't
こん
take
なレベル
this,
じゃ。
if you don't take this seriously, there'll be trouble later on with these marks.
別に進学校を目指すわけで
Not
も
like
ないし
I'm aiming to go on to a prestigious school.
受験に必要なそこそこ
I'll be fine as long as I pick up what I need to know for the entrance exams a little at a time.
Her staunch defiance was really something else. This was a different type of relaxed than somebody who already knew what was going to be on the entrance exams.
みーちゃん、ケイチ君が頑張って教えてくれるんだ
Mi-chan
から
Keiichi-kun is
さ
doing his best to teach us.
私たちも頑張ろうよ。
We need to try hard too.
レナは素直ないい子だな。
You're such a good and honest kid, Reina.
先生がきっといい学校に進学させてやるからな。
I'll make sure you guys get accepted into a good school.
Oh, what? Thanks so
ありが
much.
とう。
レナには特に教えてやるからな。
Especially you, Reina.
二人きりでプライベートレッスンだぞ。
Oh god.
Private lessons. Just the two of us.
KG, no. You're what, 13? After you said it, I can't top that. I can't top that.
Nope.
Get her. Which marks? Marks of the Chaos Gods? Mion feels like a worshiper of Cawthon to me. I can't fucking say words. I can't read.
Of what?
Corn. Of corn. It's spelled Khorne, but it's corn.
I see. Oh. A puff of smoke shaped like a halo popped out of Reina's head.
She does not compute. She's
Miley-
broken now.
Miley disappointed the new nicer ones don't bother to add that to their art. Exactly what kind of private lessons is she fantasizing about that's making her turn so red? Oh, like you don't know, buddy. I'd like to hear the play-by-play of that next time.
I'm creating a poll for this. Hold on.
While Mion was flipping through her vocabulary flashcards, she threw out a casual question. Kenichi, does my face look funny when I do this?
It looks very funny.
都会じゃさ、こんなに勉強しなきゃいけないわけ。
So, in the city, do you have to study this much?
この程度はできないと進学できないね。
If you don't know at least this much, you can't get into university.
進学できないから勉強するわけ？
So, you study just to get into a university?
まあ、
Well,
平たく言えばそうなるな。
yeah, basically.
将来役に立たないのは承知で。
Although this stuff won't ever come in handy in the future.
こっちじゃ
I
さ、
have made polls.
出席日数が足りてりゃみんな進学できるんだよ。
Out here, you can get into university as long as your attendance is good enough.
そうなのか？
Really? Study equals entrance exams? Having that basic law of the universe so easily overturned sent me into a state of shock.
そうかもね。
That is right.
試験で振り落とさなきゃならないほど人もいないし。
Oh, sorry.
That's right. There aren't really enough people around here to warrant weeding them out with an exam.
誰でも進学できるならさ。
If anyone can get into university, then there's no need to be all uptight about this stuff, right?
まあそうだけど、でも一般常識程度にはできた方が。
Well, that's true. You should at least know stuff that's common
おじ
knowledge.
さんはそんな無駄な勉強に時間をかけるよりさ。
Y'all have a best girl for Higurashi. There's a poll now because I said so. This old geezer thinks that instead of wasting time studying pointlessly,
この思春期の貴重な時間を
you should be spending your precious teen years doing more meaningful things.
と考えるわけよ。
It was too profound of a statement to simply laugh off. But since it was Mion, it probably didn't actually have that deep of a meaning. In place of a chime, the sound of the principal waving a handbell drifted through the classroom.
ちゃん、おしまいおしまい。
Hey, Chan, we're done. We're done.
楽しいランチ
It's our wonderful lunchtime.
In a complete
Mion Philo Sonozaki.
in a complete 180 from her unmotivated state, Mion gave the commands and signaled the end of the morning period.
Listen, Crimson, we all know the best girl is actually the teacher Chie, but she's not in the poll right now. Okay, Chico, let's have lunch.
How does one pronounce the star? Do you just put that extra glimmer in your voice?
Okay, chicken.
Exactly.
That was terrifyingly accurate.
It really was. I might have been making a very troubled face. Reina smiled brightly at me. Alright!
練習するか。
Let's eat! Yeah!
Giggity, giggity.
Gonna read my copy of Thrasher after I'm done eating. Yeah! There seemed to be
Jesus.
there seemed to be different cliques even within the class. Most of them were divided up by gender and age, but our group was different. Our ages were different, and we had both boys and girls. But we weren't reserved around each other. This level of openness made a transfer student like me makes a transfer student like me happy. Pretty happy. Reina and Mion pushed their desks together so they were facing each other. At the same time, Satoko and Rin-chan were slowly looking their desks over as well.
Keiichi-kun, hayaku, hayaku.
Keiichi-kun, hurry, hurry!
Hurry, help, I'm turning into a cat monster. Reina waved her chopsticks. Exactly. Reina waved her chopsticks in an unrefined manner, trying to hurry me along.
Oh, lordy.
Unless everyone was together, they wouldn't even open their lunchboxes.
Keiichi's lunchbox is most assuredly a plain, miserly rice and seaweed. Okay, another $5 word. Jesus.
Yep.
Why don't you just show it to us? Come now.
Even though Satoko was hurling insults at me, she still wouldn't open the lid to her lunchbox until I was there. I pulled out my lunchbox swiftly and dragged my chair over to join the circle. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting.
Well then, Representative Me, please give the signal to start.
At first, it was kind of embarrassing, but I got used to it pretty fast. At this point, I probably knew of my own lunchbox if someone else was too slow. Our age and genders may have all been different, but we were all friends. That's 8.
Itadakimasu!
Exactly. The sound of our little 5-part chorus echoed beautifully throughout the classroom.
What the heck? How'd that change?
It got drawn better.
Weird.
He got someone else to draw this shot.
I guess.
Really though, I've gotten pretty used to this group made up of all girls. Of course, there are other boys in the class, but they were a lot younger, so they were scared to approach me. Well, that's to be expected. Younger boys just see older boys as scary. Compared to girls, well, at least these girls aren't picky. We put all the side dishes in the middle where everybody was free to pick at them. I thought girls would mind sharing a meal with a guy, so I was a bit flustered joining in. However, Mion noticed that and teased me quite a bit. As the fruits of my efforts, I can now reach over and take sides from anyone's lunch.
My, isn't Sir Keiichi's lunch extravagant today?
My, isn't Madame Satoko's lunch extravagant as well? The stewed stuff has a nice look to it, rather trendy. Buying into the fight.
What is this, a 5-star restaurant?
Oh, you know kids these days, and they're
Lord.
they're all reading their Michelin guides and being snooty.
Oh yes, must have a sip of my tea. Oh.
Oh, Joe laugh. Hold on, I unplugged my headphones.
Oh no! Oh no! Come back! Oh no!
There we go.
Yay!
Yeah, where was I? Buying into the fight that Satoko was starting, our chopsticks locked in a cross counter, stabbing into each other's lunch.
My, how delicious!
Oh, this taro is good. The stewed stuff is good too, even cold. After seeing how happy my happy face, Rika-chan's expression broke into a little smile.
I've saved some different dinner from last night. I can read! I can fucking read!
It's fundamental and difficult. By the way, Satoko and Rika-chan's lunches are always the same. It seems that Rika-chan makes it for both of them every day. Rika-chan made this too? These taste like mom's home cooking.
Nom nom.
Nom. I was honestly impressed. The carrot rosettes weren't from a mold, they were done by hand with a knife. That's not easy to do.
I guess Rika-chan's just good at this sort of thing. She's really good at sewing, laundry, and stuff like that. Amazing, right? Amazing! Rika's quite exceptional in many ways. There it is.
Good old, I'll just have a laugh.
There it is.
It's nothing for you to boast about.
Ben is actually better at cooking than I am. Huh? Well, you know.
It seemed the topic of conversation switched to Reina when she wasn't expecting it, making her blush and trip over her words. Reina's lunch really was the star of the table. Not only did it look good, it tasted good. Everyone else pulled from Reina's lunchbox constantly.
Everyone liked this one so much before, so I made a lot this time. It's good, I hope. I hope?
かなり合格点。あ、ミオ、お前取りすぎだよ。
It's got high marks from me. Hold on.
Mion's stealing it all.
It's got high marks from me. Mion, you're taking too much. Knocking Mion's chopsticks aside, I reached out trying to secure my own portion. Sakoto and Rika-chan reached over at the same time and a struggle ensued.
Oh no.
Everyone shoveled a mouthful after mouthful while praising it, and Reina's lunchbox was soon empty. It was kind of bad that no one thought to leave any for Reina. You are all terrible friends!
Hooray!
But Reina seemed rather satisfied as she looked on.
Oh god, we're back to this now.
Oh yeah.
I was so used to the other art for a second. How did you like it? Isn't Reina an extremely good cook, too? Quite different from Keiichi.
だからお前が威張ることじゃねえだろ。
I said that's nothing for you to boast about.
You're not much different from Kei-chan, Satoko. Can you tell the difference between broccoli and cauliflower yet? Ah, yes. The eternal debate. Oh no!
Satoko's face went pale.
And so did the music.
Hey, even I can tell the difference between broccoli and cauliflower, you know?
Of course I can! I really can!
It's really hard for her to lie.
Cries in season 2. Keiichi, both taste good when they're boiled on top with mayo, right? You shouldn't be picking on her. Mi-chan too! And clearly the best Higurashi girl is Rena, according to the poll.
Indeed. Reina hurriedly tried to follow up, but Mion laughed heartily as she drew closer to Satoko.
Well, just pretend it's a little home ec lesson. Now then, Satoko, what's this?
Mion lifted up her chopsticks. Her name was a piece of green stuff wrapped in bacon.
Well, that's asparagus. Mayonnaise is an instrument.
Mion made eye contact with me, and within 0.3 seconds, I had Rika-chan's mouth covered.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Holding a piece of bacon wrapped asparagus and giving her two choices. She's pretty terrible.
Oh my god. The yellow one is cauliflower. No, wait. The green one is cauliflower. So which? Probably the yellow one is broccoli and the blue one is cauliflower. Green one is Do you really know which is which? How about you just give up?
I expect no less from the class representative.
Bitch.
The oldest. The way she drives people to a corner just to show how much experience she has.
Such a bitch!
This is just a hunch, but being brought into the Sanazuki household must have been quite the old deal.
I do know! I really do!
Poor Satoko.
Then answer the question. I know. I know. There it is.
Look what you did. You made the girl cry.
Fucking bitch.
She finally broke down and started crying. When she acts like this, she usually starts to seem her age. Reina, now is not the time.
Not now, Rena. Crying in my cicadas. God damn it.
Rena entered a state of euphoria. Satoko bawled her eyes out. Rena was in a state of bliss as she rubbed her cheek against Satoko's head and smothered her. Really, a very content face.
Rena, why?
One that wouldn't care if the world ended right then. Who's that kind of smile?
Oh my god. Rena! Amy is picking on me! This is truly the when they cry. Damn it, Crimson.
When they cry, indeed.
Cute.
It's okay, Rena and Mei-chan will take care of all those bad people who tease my little sister. Jesus. Oh, Jesus!
Oh, she fisted the North Star at us. Wish, boof,
You were
bam.
already dead.
It was like a flash of lightning.
今一体何が
What was that? Just now?
Ora.
Both of Rena's fish.
Ora.
Both of Rena's fish shot out at supersonic speed, striking Mion and me squarely in our faces. Before we knew it, me and I were sprawled spread eagle on the floor, staring up at the ceiling with magic bolts on our
ケイ
faces.
ちゃんは食らうの初めてだよね
This is the first time you've gotten one, right?
今日のはまだ
Today she went
Amaiho.
easy on us.
甘いってこれよりまだ上があるってのかよ
You mean there's something harder than this? With that, Mion and I both slumped our heads back to the floor in unison. From now on, I'll be careful when I'm within striking distance of Reina.
Those arms!
とこちゃんやって
These Satsuko, I took care of them.
かわいい
Cute!
持ち帰りしたい
I want to take you home.
Making sure Reina couldn't see it, Satoko stuck her tongue out at us. Tisk, damn it all, using Reina like a puppet. Reina-chan massaged our bruises without saying a word. Rika-chan massaged our bruises without saying a word.
These Rena sprites are the true horror of this game.
Oh, you bet.
Yeah.
100% an A+ for passion and a D+ for artistic effort. Sorry, artistic ability. There's a lot of effort on display. It's just not,
Mhm.
not good per se.
Nah.
No matter what the day had held, the last school bell always came too soon. Our shadows stretched off into the distance.
ねえケイチくん
Hey, Keiichi. Tomorrow, do you have plans or anything? Or anything? She keeps repeating herself.
Huh? It was such a direct question from Reina. I inadvertently blushed. If it was for a date, then wouldn't you do it more subtly? Reina saw me lost her words and realized that I misunderstood and turned red as well.
Uh-oh. No. I didn't mean it like that. You see?
So apparently that wasn't what she meant. But since
Jackson, it's succeeding in making me feel unease.
Since it's always fun when Reina's in a panic, I went along with it a
な
little.
んだそういうのじゃないのかよ
Oh, really? So it wasn't meant that way?
Huh?
Playing it up, I slumped my shoulders, feigning dejection.
ケイチくん
Hey, Keiichi, why are you so disappointed? Why?
みーちゃん
Me-chan! Oh my god.
Unable to hold it in any longer, Mion slapped me on the back.
そっか
I see! This old geezer never knew you could push your buttons like that! Mion, what are you, an old man? Jesus.
Oh, he did say that.
Huh? What? What is it?
Mion was rolling on the floor, clutching her stomach while Reina flailed about, completely bewildered.
You're in the middle of the road, Mion. Why are you doing that?
I couldn't help but there are no cars. It's the countryside.
It said the floor, and I'm like, you're on the pavement.
Look. Sometimes the writing and the background for the scene don't quite match. That's how visual novels be.
Clearly. The floor, yes.
I couldn't help but start laughing as well. Feeling just a bit guilty, I ruffled
嘘
Reina's hair.
ごめん冗談悪かったよ
Kidding. Sorry, it was a joke. That was my fault. She really is a cute one. Huh?
冗談って
Oh, huh? A joke?
どこからだろう
Since when? Since when?
えあ途中から
About halfway through.
途中から
Halfway?
ってことはケイちゃん
So, okay, John, that means you weren't acting when you blushed at the start? Huh? That means...
It was only a momentary lapse, but there was no way Mion would let such a delectable detail slip by.
Whoops. You fucked up, Keiji.
Oops, Desne. Well, you see, saying anything more was also a bad idea. In my bewildered state, I slipped further into an unfavorable position. After that, Mion continued to tease me about it for a while.
You fucked up.
で、明日が暇だと何なんだよ、レナ。
So why are you asking if I'm free tomorrow, Reina?
Huh? Oh, what were we talking about? You forgot already? Jesus, girl. Your memory is awful.
Oh, that's Reina. She's our little space cadet.
Yeah.
I had been so long that Reina had forgotten. That's how long Mion had teased me.
Oh, jeez. It's just Kei-chan. You probably can't find your way around Hinamizawa by yourself yet, can you?
That was true. I hate to say it, but if you blindfolded me and spun me around 3 times like we're playing pin the tail on the donkey, I would be able to tell up from down.
そうだな。町へ行くのと学校へ行く以外は
I don't know how to get anywhere besides back and forth from school.
Yeah. So you see, tomorrow we were thinking that Michan and I could escort you through Hinamizawa and show you around.
Oh, God said. Frankly, I was happy about the offer.
You'll come, of course, right?
暇ならな。
If I'm free.
Get her. In the spirit of Higurashi, I am now going apeshit as the embodiment of mad cow disease and Total War Warhammer. You have fun.
Oh boy.
You're being invited by a girl, you know.
暇ならな。
If I'm free.
You're probably free anyways.
暇ならな。
If I'm free. I was being stubborn so as to not give a clear yes or no. Even though I thought it was a godsend, I'm too much of a scamp to say up front. Oh boy.
Keiichi, you're not free, perhaps? Perhaps?
While Mion and I had rather sour back and forth, Rena peeked over at me hesitantly. Figuring I'd been a bit too rough on her, I just gave in.
すまん。許せ、ごめん。
Sorry, forgive me. I apologize.
暇だ。
I'm free.
Great!
Trepidation disappeared from Rena's face as it blossomed into a smile.
Hey now. Seems like there's quite a difference between how cold you are to me compared to Rena, isn't there?
It seems Mion didn't care for how rude I was to her compared to how quickly I agreed with Rena. But her... Sorry.
Oh no!
But her being annoyed was very interesting. So I pushed Rena forward, speeding up our pace to leave Mion
行こう、レ
behind.
ナ。
Let's go, Rena.
明日は二人っきりで出かけような。嫌味なミオンは置いてって。
Maybe just be the two of us tomorrow, leaving grumpy old Mion behind.
Huh? Whoa, if Keiichi-kun is okay with that, then... I'm the one who came up with the idea to take him around. Don't ignore me, Keiichi Maebara.
二人きりでピクニック嬉しいな。弁当は持ってくか、レナ。
It'd be great if the two of us go on a picnic together. Should we bring a basket, Rena?
If
we're bringing a basket, I'll make all the food, maybe. Maybe. Don't you ignore me too, Rena. I'll put out a village-wide circular saying that you two disappeared into the hotel district together.
Oh, scandalous.
Jesus, Mion. Oh. Well then, I'm going home right now to start making it. Tomorrow is going to be so fun. Later, Keiichi, Michan. Bye. She just fucking punched Mion out on her ass.
Maybe? Rena bounded off like she was walking on the moon. After the dust settled, all that's left was me standing next to Mion, sprawled out on the ground. There was a welt on her face.
Yes, Rena.
You know, many of us talk about how so-and-so woke up and chose violence today. Apparently, Rena literally wakes up and chooses violence every day.
Today, I chose violence.
Based on what the anime told me, this has a lot more punching in it than I was expecting.
大丈夫か？
Are you alright?
ミオンとレナの立ち位置。
There was over 2 meters between you guys.
Since you came, we've become sharper.
おじさん身が持たないわ。
This old geezer's body can't handle it.
Maybe it'd be easier if you just stop saying stuff that makes Reiko want to hit you. Or else this will end up being Mion's slapstick comedy hour. If that happened... Yeah, right? If that happened, the results might be fatal.
くじけるなよミオン。レナのジャブを見切れるのはお前しかいない。
Don't feel bad, Mion. You're probably the only one who can dodge your jabs.
私は膝じゃないかと思ってんだ
Felt
け
like it
ど
was her
ね。
knee, though.
Ooh. Could it be that we were hanging around with an unrivaled martial arts master? Maybe someday we'll see her debut in extreme contact sport.
レナには負けられないぞ。ミオンも鍛えてリベンジだ。
You can't lose to Reina. You need to train up and have a rematch.
ケイちゃんがしてよ。
Hey-chan, you should...
おじさんは応援
This
して
old
る。
geezer will root for you. He said you, Mion.
Mion and I reaffirmed our determination to discover a way to counter Reina's infallible technique.
Get her. Violence is not the answer. It is the question, and the answer is yes.
It's true.
Oh, what?
New tips acquired. We're a mixed grade? We don't have a uniform. New tips.
I didn't know there was a little tee ups.
Neither did I.
レナってさ、俺と同い年だったよな。
So Reina, this is a bonus pit? Reina, we're the
guess.
same age?
そうだよ。
Yes, that's right.
えとも同じだよね。
We're the same zodiac animal, too.
Oh boy. The crossover no one demanded fruits Higurashi when they transform into an animal on physical contact.
Oh my
Coming this
God.
winter to Funimation.
I'd watch it.
Hey, now, it'd be weird if we were the same age but not the same zodiac animal.
そんなことないよ。
That's not true. If your birthday isn't the same, then you can have different animals even if you're the same age.
あれ
Huh?
ミオン、
Oh,
頭い
I
いじゃない
see.
か。
Mion, you're pretty smart.
Crimson, I mean, Akito would fit into Higurashi.
Alright.
What month were you born, by the way, Keiichi?
レナは7月なんだ。
I'm July.
Reina smirked and puffed up with pride. Is that what we're calling this? Everyone's always leaning back in this game. The artist doesn't know how to foreshorten correctly, so this is how they cheat around it. Hey now, what's the meaning of this? She's not planning to be all high and mighty if her birthday is a wee bit sooner than mine, is she?
だ俺に誕生日で挑もうと。
Don't even. It's
無駄なことだ。
impossible to challenge me to me my birthday.
なんならどっちが年
I
上
wouldn't
か。
even mind if you bet
罰
$1
ゲーム付きで勝負
per
してもいい
month.
ぜ。
Huh? Huh?
なんでだろう。
Why?
なんでだろう。
Why?
Reina panicked as suddenly being challenged to a wager. Given how panicked she is, I'm certain she doesn't have much allowance left this month. It's just sending her to a panic mode about something as simple as a birthday is so fun. I can't help myself.
ってことはケイちゃん、ひょっとして4
So
月
that means you were born in April, Keiichi.
そういうこったな。
Right on!
俺、もうとっくにレナより年上なんだよ。
Too bad, Reina. I'm already far older than Reina.
へえ、そうなんだ。
Oh, I see.
じゃあ、みーちゃんと同い年
Then you're the
だね
same age as me-chan. Yes, Crimson, Keiichi can't just answer a question like a normal fucking person.
すぐにまた差を開いてあげるけどさ。
Well, it's just a few months. The gap will open up again soon enough.
Mion snickered through her nose. Hey now, that's not something to get all high and mighty about. As if I'm one to talk.
そういえば、ミオンって上級生なんだよな。
Now you mention it, you're in a higher grade, right, Mion?
下級生の方が燃えるってんなら。
You're not an
今日から下級生っ
underclassman.
てことでも
Then I can be an underclassman from now on.
Oh boy.
みーちゃん、よくわかんないこと
Me-chan,
言
you're
って
not
る
making any sense to me.
Just by seeing Reina's blushing face, you could tell she knew exactly what she meant by it, though.
で、サトコとリカちゃんが下級生と。
And
どころか
Satoko and Rika-chan
学
are
校が違うくらい
underclassmen.
の下級生だ
The
よ
grade
な
is so different, they should be in a different school, shouldn't they?
ケイチ君はち
Keiichi, your tastes are a bit too young, I think. Rana!
Oh boy. You're not making any sense yourself, Reina. I'll just grab onto her head and scruff it up a bit.
Okay, that was kind of cute.
前から思ってたんだけどさ、なんでこの学校ってクラスが学
I
年混
wondered
在な
about
ん
it
だ。
before. Yeah, I was wondering why the school has different school years all mixed up.
教室の数が足りないからだ。
Aren't enough
仕方
classrooms.
ないじゃん。
Can't help it.
営林署の建物を間借
This
りしてん
building
だ
is
か
being
らさ。
rented from the forestry services after all.
When she says it like that, it makes sense. I've thought our school was strange for a while now. The schoolyard is gravel, there are rooms that aren't for classes, and there's some strange sort of construction machinery parked here.
なんで借りてるんだよ。本当の学校は
Why
どう
is
しちゃ
it
った
being
んだ。
borrowed? What happened to the real school?
戦前からずーっ
There's
と
one
建
here
って
There was
forever.
one here forever from before the war. It got dilapidated.
It's,
廃校ってわけよ。
They closed it down.
it probably was a grand old
まあ
schoolhouse.
それで生徒が
Well,
町
because
の
of
学
that,
校
the
に通うこ
students
と
would
になっ
have
たん
to
だけ
attend
ど
the
さ。
school in the city.
すごいで
That's
しょ？
pretty far, though, you know.
どこの学校だったの？
Which school would that be?
沖宮の駅前通りを抜けて
You know there's a school if you pass by the
小児科の向かいに学校あるの。
Okinomiya train station, turn at the hospital, and head towards the pediatrics department? What?
遠いよ。
So far.
Couldn't tell where that was by the location, but I understood it was pretty far from Reina's reaction.
まあそんなわけでさ、
Well, that's why.
沖宮の学校に通
The
いた
guys
く
that
ない連
didn't
中は
want to commute to
こうして営林
Onikomiya
署の
rented
建
out
物
the
を間借
school,
りし
the
た
building from the
仮校舎
forestry
に通ってるってわけ
services
さ。
and are attending this pseudo schoolhouse here.
ひなみ沢の子供の半分く
About
らいか
half
な。
the children Hinamizawa go here. There are quite a lot of kids that don't.
こんなはちゃめちゃな学校に通ってたら
Well, since they're
進学
attending
校
this
とか
really
はちょっ
messed
と
up
無理だろう
school,
からね。
might be pretty hard for them to get into higher education.
そんなことないよみーちゃん。
That's not
ちゃん
true,
と頑張れ
Mi-chan.
ばど
If
こで
you
だって
study
勉強は
properly,
できる
you
の
can go anywhere you want.
お、そうだぞそうだぞ。
Yeah, that's
レ
right,
ナと
that's
は意見が
right.
一致したな。
I totally agree with Reina on this one.
そうだね。
Yes,
そうだ
that's
ね。
right. That's right.
頑張ろう。
Let's try our best.
せいぜい頑張ってください。
All of you, try your best. This old man will be rooting for you.
俺たちがじゃないぞ。ミオンがだぞ。
Not just
お前
us, you
受験生
too.
だろ。
You should be preparing for exams, shouldn't
こ
you?
んな成績じゃお先真っ暗だぞ。
Your future is bleak with grades like this.
いいもんいいもん。
Fine,
路頭に迷った
just
ら永久就
fine.
職してケイちゃん
I
に
get
食われ
stuck
て
that
もら
I'll
うか
just
ら
mooch off Kei-chan as he works forever.
永久就職
What do you mean by mooch off of Kei-chan? What do you mean?
ほらそこうるさいですよ。
Hey, you're too loud.
自習は静かに。
Be quiet during self-study. Hi, Chie.
The teacher yelled at all three of us. It was completely our fault. Sakoto saw it and chortled haughtily. I stuck out my tongue at her in response. It is just as Mion says, the school has nothing to do with higher education, but makes up for it by having lots of valuable things other schools don't.
I guess that was... Oh, okay.
It's another
Bit of a
one.
uniform?
We don't have a uniform?
These are cute little extras here.
They are. It's only June, but it's already so hot.
Yeah, these kids are all little shit scared.
Yep. Oh yeah, I could hear the Higurashi outside chirping, me, me, and at night there are mosquitoes. It might as well be summer already. My only salvation was that the mornings were still cool.
暑いでございますわね。
Summer, I do declare. Is she southern?
Oh,
I do declare.
oh dear, I feel I've turned into a southern belle yet again. Oh my.
I'm feeling the vapors.
Can someone please fetch me a mint julep so I may cool myself down?
Oh, I do declare.
Sakoto was flapping her skirts languidly.
Oh, Jesus.
We'd like to apologize to all of our viewers who are actually from the south.
Us New Englanders know jack shit.
Nope. That's pretty unladylike there. Even if she was a little brat, she still was a girl.
ケイチさんはワイシャツ一枚。
Keiichi does seem quite cool with just a single button-up shirt. I'm so jealous.
俺から見りゃスカート
From
の
how I
サト
see
の方が
things, the
涼し
skirt
そう
you're
だ。
wearing looks like it would be
この
much
時期の
cooler.
ズボンがどれ
A
だけ
girl
暑い
like
か
you just wouldn't
女のお前には
understand.
わかるまい。
Wearing jeans during the season, how steamy the crotch gets.
Oh Jesus, thanks, Keiichi.
暑いって。
And it gets steamy.
This girl has gone imagining something
レ
indecent.
ナの夏服は涼しそうな色合いがいいよな。
Reina's summer
見てる
clothes
こ
have a
っちも
nice
涼しくな
refreshing
る。
color. I feel cooler just looking at them.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
本当に涼しいんだよ。
They really do feel pretty cool.
私もレナさんみたい
I
な
do
涼
wish
しい
my
夏
summer
服
clothes
が良
were
かったで
as
すわ
breezy as
ね。
Rena's.
でも、さとこちゃんの
But
夏服はワンピー
Satoko-chan,
ス
your
ですっ
summer
ごい
clothes
可
are
愛いし
so cute.
レナは
Being a
さと
one
こちゃん
piece
の
and all.
夏服着てみた
I
いな。
like to wear your summer clothes, star.
これ結構蒸しますわ
This is
よ。
actually quite
絶
stuffy, you
対
know.
にレナさん
I
の
do
方が涼
believe
し
what
いです
you're wearing
わ。
would feel much cooler. Like, now that the fact that she did the I do declare, like, reading this, I almost want to slip into the southern accent.
Oh no.
Oh, shit. That's not good.
That'd be if ADB dubbed the old season instead of Jenny or whoever.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
でも可愛い服の方がきっと楽し
But
いよ。
it would be so much more fun with cute clothes. Oh.
I had a feeling that Reina and Satoko's base values were fundamentally different.
そういえばこの学校って指定の制服とかないんだよな。
Speaking of which, our school doesn't have a uniform.
うん、ないよ。
Yeah, it doesn't.
ふさわしい服であれば、私服でも大丈夫なんだよ。
As long as they're proper, then regular clothes are fine.
There are quite a few students in regular clothes. There were a few wearing uniforms, but they were all the same design and rather plain.
他の連中が着てる制服は何なんだよ。
What's the
みんなお
uniform
揃い
they're
だ
all
よ。
wearing? They're all the same.
あれは町の学校の制服なんですのよ。
That's the city school. That's the city school's uniform. It's not like there's a rule, but they're all wearing them.
そこへ行くと俺らの仲間はみんないろいろな制服を着てるよな。わざわざどこかから取り寄せたのか？
Speaking of which, everyone in our group is wearing a different uniform, aren't we? Did you go out of your way to get them from
え
somewhere?
え、ミオンさんが調達してくださいますの。
Why, yes, Mion supplied them.
みーちゃんの親類で古着商をやってる人がい
Michan's
て
relatives run a secondhand clothing store. They can get school clothes from all over the country for cheap, they say.
でその親類に頼んでいろいろ個性的な制服を取り寄せてもらってるわけか。
So you asked those relatives to get a bunch of unique school uniforms then? That Mion, she probably loves using her friends as dress-up dolls. That must be a strong secondhand clothing store. I get that it's a secondhand clothing store, but stocking clothes from schools all over the country? That's pretty strange for a secondhand clothing store. What's the point in stocking up clothes from faraway schools that they know nothing about?
うん、それはレナ
Yeah,
の思
I
いよ。
think so too.
他にも体操服
They
と
also
か
have
スクール
used
水着のお
swimsuits
風呂
and
とかも
PE
使ってるの。
uniforms.
そういうののお風呂は
I don't like the
ちょっと
idea
嫌
of
だ
having
よ
used
ね。
ones. I mean,
あんまり
that's
儲かってなさ
fair.
そうな商売だな。きっと少しでも儲けさせるために
Doesn't sound like that
ミオ
shop
ンが
makes
一
much
肌脱いで
money.
やってるんだろ
They
うな。
probably have Mion pitch in and help so they can make a bit more.
でもいつもミオンさんが自信満
But
々に言い
Mion
ます
says
のよ。
it'll be a big hit and become a great
大
store,
ブレイク
which
してす
such
ごい商売にな
conviction.
るって。
Yeah, that's what I say about a lot of things, sweetheart. That doesn't mean it'll happen.
Yeah, yeah. Mion says a lot of things.
Yeah, a secondhand clothing store. Oh, I meant for Satoko. I think Mion
yeah.
will have her conviction one way or another. A secondhand clothing store at stock school uniforms will be a big hit? I don't get it. I don't understand that analogy.
Oh yeah. Side note, it's 5 o'clock. New
Yeah.
episode of Dub Talk out.
Yay!
Hooray!
That sounds like a good time to save the game and pick this up at another time. How does that sound?
Yay!
Yeah, good
Very
times.
good stopping point, yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh my god, this game.
Let's just go to chapter 2, or is there more at chapter 1? Well,
Oh, this is more of the...
alright. Well, we'll pick that up later.
Yeah. Like, right off the bat, it's... Obviously, this is a fun game. This is gonna... If we continue to keep playing, this is gonna be a while.
Probably. But, you know, content. It's like there's like 8 of these, and then I think there's also like some side story things that you can play through. So
yeah, like the Steam game has like what 5 chapters, I think.
I think there are 8 out now.
There's 8 of them? Are you serious?
Yeah, there's like 8. There's like the main game is like 8 chapters long, and I know I think when I got this, only 4 of them were out at the time, but I think a few more have come out since then.
Right. You're right. I have 6 of them, but there are 2 more. Oh boy.
Yeah. I know like Higurashi has a couple of spin-offs. I don't know what the state of those being localized is, but in theory we could like play those, and obviously there's like there's other like When They Cry series, which I'm not super which I'm not
Umineko's the other big one.
Yeah, which I'm not super familiar with other than just they exist, but you know, they're there.
I've seen the Umineko anime, and that one is the anime itself is oh boy.
in a good way or just a oh boy way?
My understanding is how they handled the material from the visual novel. It's an oh boy kind of way.
Oh dear.
I heard there's a lot more in the visual novel that the anime didn't really tap into.
Still waiting on that dub.
I know. I
always feel bad when that happens because it's one of those things where like the lack of announcement is probably because they're not like they're not allowed to, or because there's not really anything they can talk about like legally yet.
I hope they can though. They can go back to doing the visual novel. Because, like, the cast that they announced for the visual novel, I'm here for already.
No, I
will throw money at Kickstarter.
I'm hoping they will, and I'm assuming this is probably one of these, like, it's an organization thing, or a rights thing, or more recently a global pandemic broke out, rather than just, like, you know, it's stalled out completely, but that's the problem with stuff like this, like, no one's really allowed to be transparent while it's still happening, so we just have to guess.
It's a little tricky.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll come back to this at some point. I just don't know when.
Oh, I'm sure we'll find another time where we have a couple hours free. But thank all you in the chat that I can't see for joining us. This was fun.
Thank you guys for joining us. It's been fun.
It's been fun. Check us out at Dub Talk Podcast on YouTube. Go watch. What's the episode today? It's Summer at the Movies.
Sort of the Stranger.
There we go.
With Hardy and Jackson, actually.
There you go.
Jackson gets to have his, like, 5th Dub Talk debut. We keep joking as a group that, like, Jackson's having, like, 5 fucking debuts with shit. It's great.
Yep. Have another debut.
This is, like, and another debut. And another. And another. And another. But no, yeah. Yeah, go check out the new Dub Talk episode that just popped up. It's not even an hour long, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And I know at this stage, I don't think Megan and I are doing Okami this weekend. I don't believe.
Right.
And I don't know if Megan will be back with Three Houses next Wednesday. But
right.
I know Andrew and I will be back with Wolf Among Us next Thursday. So Chap episode 3 of Wolf Among Us.
How's that going?
Oh, it's going great. I have to keep nagging at Andrew not to choose violence so quickly. Glass him. Thanks, Getter. Thanks.
I remember playing that game for the first time and getting to glass him, and I assumed it was like, oh, you're gonna like pour him a drink or something, right? And it was like, oh, this got much more violent than I was expecting.
See, my thing is this: the game would have outright told you pour him a drink, give him a drink, not glass him.
I couldn't think of what that would mean otherwise. I think I just assumed if you were going to hit him with a glass, it would just say that.
Oh my god, that's nuts. Jeez. But no,
Did you hear there's going to be a new Fables comic?
I haven't actually.
Oh, are you sitting down?
I mean, I have been sitting down, yes.
Do you want to know what it is?
Sure.
It's a Fables Batman crossover.
No way.
Absolutely. Why would I lie to you about this?
Oh,
Reddit, and DC previews with my own 2 eyes.
Oh, man.
Keep in mind, there has not been a new Fables or Fables-related comic in, like, minimum like 5 to 10 years. Like, it's been a good long while since there's been anything Fables out.
I can imagine. Holy shit.
Yeah, so that's fun.
So yeah,
Yep.
It's been fun. This is gonna be an adventure and a half.
Oh yeah.
Lord. Considering what we know about Higurashi as a series.
Yep.
This is all the nice stuff so far.
Yeah, this is the cute moe stuff that lulls you into a false sense of security.
Ah, yes.
So when bad things. When will Colonel Sanders show up? Will we get him next time?
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
Kentaku. Colonel Sanders. Ah, yes.
I could never remember if Colonel Sanders is here because of the thing about Colonel Sanders related to the baseball team, or if he's just there because why not?
I don't remember.
Do you know the thing about the baseball team?
No, actually.
Who was it? I think it was the baseball in Japan. And I think it's the Tigers, who I think are the team from Osaka, and their big rivals are the Giants, who are the team from Tokyo.
Yeah.
And I think it was during the playoffs one year they had done. I forget exactly what it was, but I think they had done really, really well, basically. And at the end, after they won a game, they basically I forget where this was. I think it was in Osaka, but they had or wherever the team's from. I forget exactly. They basically did a thing where a bunch of fans were out on a bridge in town, and they had a bit where they'd shout out the name of a player on the team, and someone in the crowd who looked like that person would jump in.
Oh, okay.
So everything went fine up until, at the time, one of the guys on there was a white American dude who'd been playing in the Japanese leagues for a while.
Uh-huh.
So obviously it's this crowd of baseball fans in Japan. There are no white guys there. But there was a Kentucky Fried Chicken up the road that had a Colonel Sanders statue out front.
Okay.
So they went and grabbed that and chucked that off the bridge. And you're from New England. You're familiar with the curse of the Bambino. That's why the Red Sox just kept eating it year after year and never actually winning.
Yup.
Yeah, that team has never come close to winning whatever the Japanese equivalent to the World Series is ever since. And the explanation is that
KFC's real shit, guys.
They're being cursed by the ghost of Colonel Sanders, who was mad they threw his effigy into a river.
Oh my god.
I might be getting that a little wrong. It's been a while since I read what the story's supposed to be, but
that's still amazing, though.
Yeah. So whatever he shows up in this, that's what I think of, even though I don't know that has anything to do with this. I think it might just be that Colonel Sanders... I think Colonel Sanders statues in KFCs are just... That's just a thing in Japan they don't have here. Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's still amazing, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Reality is weird.
Very weird.
Alright. And on that note, y'all can chew on that for a while. And we will see you next time, whenever that is.
Yep. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah, thanks. This was fun.
Yeah, it's fun. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Rock on Boston, rock over Chicago.